Hey y'all, Kelly Morgan here, indie author, indie publisher, and host of The Author's Mic. I wanted to talk about breaking the algorithm. Last episode, I talked about pitching a podcast, which I think is powerful and a great way to break the algorithm. And I also thought, it's another great way to break the algorithm is a book signing. But I wanted to talk about something more powerful than a book signing. I wanted to talk about building your own damn book fair. Now, I know what you're thinking. A book fair, Kelly? Seriously? That sounds expensive. It sounds complicated, and it sounds like, somebody who has a name and a team. But here's the truth. You don't need a fancy event planner. You just need a table, you need a few good authors, and space where people already gather. So I'm going to break it down using the big five: the why, the what, the how, the who, and the when. Okay? So I'm going to break it down for you step by step. Okay. Why do a book fair? Okay. You know why? Because book signings don't always cut it. And waiting for someone to invite you isn't the move. We are not asking for permission anymore. We are not waiting for gatekeepers or bookstores or big names to validate us. We are going to create space for ourselves, and then we're going to invite others to join us. A book fair lets you build visibility. It is grassroots marketing, real time reader connection, and guess what? You get creative control. Now you're putting your book, your brand, your voice in front of real people on your own terms. And that is power, my friends. You are breaking the algorithm by stepping outside of it and building where it did not exist before. Okay, so let's get into what is a book fair. Now, I know, most of us are like, we know what a book fair is, Kelly, but I'm just going to break it down. So, what exactly is a book fair? Well, a book fair is more than just tables with books, it's a mini event. It's a gathering of authors, possibly vendors, where readers can meet the people behind the pages. They get the opportunity to discover new books. They get to buy signed copies, and they get to soak up whatever vibe you've created for them. Think of it like a pop-up shop, but made for storytelling. It could be whatever you want it to be. It could be a celebration, it could be a bookish hangout, it could be a vibe, but with the right energy, it becomes a memory. Now, let's get into who's involved with this book fair, Kelly, because again, sounds great, but you're talking a whole book fair. Okay, so who's involved? Well, obviously you. It's going to start with you, and you're going to bring 3 to 5 fellow authors, poets, maybe comic creators, novelists, etc. But keep it small. Where do you find these authors? Okay, so maybe you go and post in a local Facebook group for writers and indie authors. Maybe you use hashtags like indie author or local authors, something like that. Ask your local library. They usually know where to find authors in the area. Tap into your network. Ask friends or other creatives if they know someone who wrote a book. Check Meetup. That's a good place for local writer groups and publishing groups. And then maybe like online writing communities, like I know Reddit has one. Maybe even check Threads, Instagram. Pretty sure if you look, you're going to find other indie authors, especially indie authors in your community. When you do find these authors and you are reaching out to them about your fabulous book fair, make it easy for them. Tell them what to bring. Hey, you're going to need a table, chair, books, payment method, and some signage. Be clear about the space. Hey, we have this little space, we have a large space. Whatever the space is, be clear. Be clear about the arrival time and be clear about the setup details. Ask them to promote the event on their platforms as well. And here is a pro tip, because remember, you're doing this solo. Create a Google form to collect the author information. You can collect their name, book, links, anything set up. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you stress. Now, if it is doable, and only if it is doable, and you can keep your sanity, get some bonus partners. And what do I mean by that? Local artists or poets who will perform. Most artists just want to perform in public, so they'll probably come for free. Food trucks or vendors like people who make candles or skincare products or jewelry are always looking for vendors. Partner with them. Here is a really great idea. Go to your local farmer's market if space allows and ask them if you can set up an author section. So maybe it's you and maybe 3 to 5 other authors where you set up a little section and you can offer poetry readings, or maybe you'll read snippets of your book, and you can make that part of the farmer's market and make it a whole new vibe. So that's just another thing to do. So, and then of course, you've got your venue host, the business or the park or who's ever going to promote or provide you the space. These are all people who can help you promote. These are all people obviously that need to be there, and obviously. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. And another way to make it a good vibe and to maybe create a buzz is ask all the authors or even the venue if they're willing to donate an item, and then have a raffle or a giveaway. It can help you when you're promoting, it can help build buzz, and it will encourage engagement. Okay, now, where should this happen? Okay, so we got the who, we got the why, where? Um, Churches, schools, libraries. You don't need a convention center. You need community, not cost. Community gardens, parks, coffee shops, galleries, breweries. How about small local owned businesses who are interested in supporting creatives? Farmers markets, like I said, ask them about hosting an author section. Your friend's backyard, or how about your apartment complex clubhouse? Anywhere with foot traffic and a little room for tables works. All right, now, here is where it's going to get tricky, and here is where it's going to take some work. So get ready. You got to approach the business owner. Now, this is a crucial step, and this is where confidence matters most, because you know what? We are not begging for a favor. We are offering a win-win opportunity. All right, so here's how to do it right. Do your homework. Before you reach out, find out who owns the business or who does their events. Maybe check their social media, their website, kind of understand their vibe, before you just approach them. So do a little bit of homework on the actual business that you want to approach. When you do approach them, in person is always best, but be prepared. Go during, slow times of the business. Avoid any rush or peak hours. And when you do approach them, say something like, "Hi, my name is so and so." I would go like, "Hi, my name is Kelly Morgan. I'm a local author, and I'm organizing a free community book fair. I would love to host it here and spotlight local talent while bringing in new foot traffic. Would you be open to chatting with me?" It's that simple. Lead with the benefits: increased traffic, exposure to their business, free promotion across multiple social media platforms, and it is a unique, feel-good community event that will cost them zero. And I'm sure any business owner loves to hear things that cost them zero. Okay, so answer key questions. How much space will you need? How many authors and vendors are you thinking are going to be coming? Is there space for them? What time of day are you thinking? What day are you thinking? Who's going to provide the tables and chairs? Are they or are you? All very important. Respect their time. Keep your pitch short and confident, and leave a printed one pager digital flyer that they can look over, and that they can contact you, especially if they're busy. They can look at the flyer and get back with you. And, if they are busy, schedule a time that you can come back. Pro tip: always thank them for their time. Whether they say yes or no. You know why? Because you're building relationships, not just events. It could be a timing thing, so you never know about future times with this particular venue. So remember, always thank them. All right, we got that. Now, when should you host it? Well, obviously, ask the venue what works for them. Weekends are usually going to be best for foot traffic. Mornings and early afternoons are really great for family friendly vibes. Try to avoid holidays or major local events, unless, of course, your book fair ties into that theme. And to keep your sanity, give yourself 3 to 6 weeks lead time to organize, promote, and prep. All right. Now you're thinking, okay, Kelly, sounds great. Sounds really great. But how am I going to pull all of this off? I'm telling you, it's doable. So here's where people get stuck. So step by step. Number one, secure the space, right? You're going to have to go out in the community, find a venue, secure the space, talk to the business owner, secure your space. Number two, lock in your authors. Remember, keep it small, make it easy, collect their info, and confirm. If you can, add some extras, optional, a poet, a food truck, a local vendor, only if the space allows and only if your sanity allows you to. Promote it. Create a flyer, Eventbrite, the authors, the venue. Promote it like it is an event, because you know what? It is. Make it fun. If you can, do live readings, do raffles, do a giveaway, but invite a vibe, not just a sell. Now, if the energy allows, your sanity allows, the space allows, it's always great to maybe have some artists come in and perform. Like I said, partner with other vendors who maybe sell food or crafts, candles, jewelry, clothes. Add maybe a story time corner, or even like a live author interview area where people can actually meet the author and ask them questions. So only add the sparkle if you have the bandwidth. Keep it simple. So, my final thoughts on this. You don't need a publishing deal to show up. Mm-mm. You do not need permission to be seen. Stop asking for a seat at a table that probably was not built for you, and build your own table, and then invite others to come sit with you, so that the algorithm doesn't push you, but you push yourself. So go build your own damn book fair. Quit waiting for others. So that's a lot of information. That is a lot. But when you get your book fair together, definitely let me know. I want to go. And if for some reason you're thinking, "Oh my God, Kelly, there's just absolutely no way in hell I'm going to do a book fair." Guess what? I got you. You can also do a virtual book fair. And my next episode is going to be about all how to put together a virtual book fair. So, as always, if you are somebody who is looking to join a book club, you love to support indie reads, you love a good read, join our book club. It's called the IRS. It's a bold space for readers and authors, real conversations, real books. If you're an author, pitch the IRS. Get your book in front of us so that we can read it. All the information is going to be in the link tree. If you are somebody who's thinking, you know what, Kelly, I really want to write a book, but I don't even know how to get started. Guess what? I got you. On my website, there's a free guide. It's called So You Want to Write a Book. Go get it. It's 100% free. Download it. Start your journey. If you are a creative in this space, you're an author, a poet, a designer, somebody, you just want to tell your story, come be on the author's mic. All the information is in the link tree. And if you are looking for that next great read, maybe one of my books will do it for you. Wait for it, and You Sound White are both available on my website. All the information is on my link tree. So let's break the algorithm together one move at a time. Like I said, next time we're going to be talking about how to do your own virtual book fair. I'm so excited for you. Ooh, you're just making moves. As always, go out and make it a great day because I know I'm definitely going to try. My name is Kelly, and this has been the Author's Mic. We'll catch you next time.